Hello everyone, I am Tired Falcon, and this is The Planet Crafter. I received this game for free from the developer, and this is going to be part 2. Hopefully you have seen part 1, but the TLDR is that we are on a harsh planet, and we are terraforming it to be all pretty and nice. And I just realized I'm Golden Voice Pyro today, so this is going to be a lot of fun. Hello, Koyo Knife, who apparently has been waiting for 17 hours, unless they aren't here anymore, of course. Hello, Soul, Kaplan, Neo, and anyone else who is lurking and will show up soon. So, where we last left off, we had... Tired? Oh, I've just been sleeping very badly. Last night was... Oh, jeez. Last night was one of those nights where I had a whole bunch of very dense dreams that it felt like an entire lifetime had passed, and then I woke up and it had only been like 2 hours. So it's been a rough night for me. Nothing really bad happened. I've just been very tired. So hello, Lakebane. Thank you for joining the stream. So, where we last left off, this is our main base, and we're getting our terraformation index going. I am uncomfortable because I'm way too far away from the keyboard. Give me just 1 second here. There we go. So, that's better. So, our goal is to get to 175,000 TI points, which you can see in the top left corner. Well, the top left corner is our goal. Our current score is in the top right corner. We are at 41,000 points and climbing fairly quickly, and that number is going to go up more. Near the end of the stream 2 days ago, we got the drill level 2. That will help us increase our pressure, but the problem is that the drill, while the drill itself is cheap, it requires 5 energy, and the solar panels only give 6 energy, so it would take a while to build enough solar panels to get a decent number of drills, because that's kind of, one-to-one. So my goal for today, at least at first, we're going to build 2 drills, wow, 2 drills, which means 2 solar panels, and then we're going to go explore a wreck for some aluminum, because then with aluminum we can make our bigger solar panels, and then we can make more drills. So just for now, let's get, that would be 4 cobalt, 2 silicon, and a shitload of iron and titanium. So let's just hit the road real quick and kind of poke around. Oh god. I've been talking that whole time and I've been blowing out everyone's ears. I'm so sorry. I wasn't doing volume checks properly. Oh god, I am so sorry. Well, did any of that get picked up? Could you timestamp this soul as Pyro fixes the volume problem? Yeah, now everything should be nice. I'm so tired I wasn't doing my checks. Yeah, I don't have a written checklist for streams, but I do have a mental checklist for streams, and I was sadly violating that because I am too tired to think properly. I apologize. Hopefully it's nice and way better now. So what I was trying to say is that we got drills. We've got some tier 2 drills, which allow us to increase the pressure much more rapidly of the planet. And, so I'm going to build a couple of them just to build them, just to have them. However, it will be very inefficient right now. What we need to do is we need to go get more, we need to get more aluminium. That's how they spell it in this game. And then we can get the bigger, the bigger power plants, and then we can do more drills. But we'll do 2. We'll do 2 level 2 drills for now, just to have a couple going. That way we can get the score up a lot faster. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Kaplan, I wasn't on the stream so long ago. 4 to 5 months feels like a decade. Ah, that's alright, man. I mean, as with everything I do, you are more than welcome to be here or not be here as much as you wish. I hold no grudge. My grudge always comes down to, are you an asshole? And if you're an asshole, then I don't want you around. If you're not an asshole, then I welcome you forever, so... And Kaplan, you have never run afoul of me, so I am happy to have you whenever you're available. Okay, there's our 2 solar panels, so now we're going to make 2 tier 2 drills. Holy crap, that is definitely much bigger. Okay, I need 1 iron and 1 titanium, and now I can't see shit. So that screen progress seems to show, like, your overall... Whoa. Did I actually get that? Okay. It seems to show, like, your overall, I guess, progress toward what you need to do, since the first thing you do is blue sky, the second thing you do is start building, or getting grass or whatever. I haven't found that very useful. We can build it, but it doesn't really provide that much information. Hello, Ledge. Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, very much golden voice Pyro today. There we go. So with just those 2 big drills, we have gone from 1.0 pressure per second to 4.0 pressure per second. So very, very efficient to do the tier 2s. And our terraformation index is climbing faster. So let's get... Okay, all I need is 1 iron, and then I can build that screen. Provided it doesn't shut down power across my base, which would suck. I don't think it will. I think we've got plenty of power to work with. Holy crap, it gets dark. I don't recall it getting that dark before. This is what they need, man. They need it to get this dark. They need to give you, to force you to put that flashlight in your multi-tool. Because right now, the only purpose of the flashlight is to explore racks. I like it. I like night being dark in survival games. Valheim is a good example of that. Like, Valheim, when night falls, if you don't have a torch on you, you will not know what's going on. And everything wants to kill you and eat you in Valheim, so it's even better for that. Okay, how's your sky looking? Oh yeah, sky is still gray, and mostly red on the horizon, so it's got a ways to go, but with as many points as we're getting, it's going to be pretty rapid today. I was reminded by Legend Soul that when I did my stream on Discord of this, I thought I only did it like 2 hours, but I went like 6 or 7, which I forgot. So, we're not going to get a blue sky by the end of today, but it's going to be blue-ish. So yeah, I guess once again, kind of look at the sky, kind of affix in your mind what it looks like. It's gray if you look straight up, but it's quickly pink and red as you look down. But that will be changing by the time the end of this stream happens, because we're going to have a lot of drills very soon. Okay, so... oh, I was going to build the progress screen just so you can see what this looks like. And you'll see what I mean, that it doesn't really give you a lot of information. See, that's it. So right now it's barren, but we are working on blue sky, and we're up to 27%. This is all this screen shows, and there's nothing else you can do with it. I don't particularly care for this screen. It's not that helpful. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, I'm gonna move a couple things, so that way that screen actually looks like it's on something. That was bothering me yesterday anyway. There we go. Yep, so now we have this wall, which gives us all our information on exactly how we're doing. And then we have our desk with our rocket that looks nothing like an actual rocket, and then, or rather looks like something else entirely. Oh, I didn't make windows, too. We got the ability to make windows now. Iron and cobalt. So the plan is we're going to finish off kind of making our central base a little prettier. Locker storage. Okay. The locker storage is shockingly inefficient. Everything else in this game, the progression to the next tier is good and very efficient, but the locker storage is not. The locker storage gives you 2.5 times as much space as a box, but for 3 times the cost. So in other words, it's more expensive per storage grid. However, it does have a smaller footprint, which is its advantage. I prefer the boxes myself, but, you know, your mileage may vary, blah, blah, blah. You play the game how you want to play it, blah, blah, blah. Alright, I suppose it must be satisfying to see your progress with that screen. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's certainly a lot quicker to do the math, because, like, you know, I have 51,000 points out of 175,000 points. I don't think... You know, unless you are exceptionally good at math, I don't think that that necessarily is going to, like, I don't think you could necessarily calculate it that fast. So I suppose seeing 29.4% is good, I guess? I don't know. That's fine. Alright, let's grab some water, because I'm drowning myself, or not drowning myself right now. Alright, so we've got windows. Let's get 1 window, 2 window, 2 window. Let's get 2 windows. So that's 2 cobalt, 2 iron, and then we can strike out. I like windows. It's very strange. In real life, I spend most of my time in as much darkness as I can to avoid glare on my monitors, because this is, you know, my #1 hobby, just video games in general. And yet, I still like the sun. Like, I like daylight. I just, because I'm on monitors so much, I don't like the glare. So, like, it's a beautiful day today in real life. It's just cold. And, but I have the blinds drawn because I need to be able to see what the hell I'm doing right now. Okay. There we go. So now we've got windows. I intentionally did not put windows here because that'll look silly with the screens. And I intentionally did not put windows in the heater room because, I don't know, it just seems like a roleplay thing that you want to keep the heat contained, and maybe the glass would help the heat leak out. I don't know. I like it the way it is. Okay, so I'm going to not make the same mistake I did the last time. We're going to make sure we have enough resources to build a tiny base and probably a box. And we're going to have food, and we're going to have our water bottle and our oxygen capsule before we strike out. Speaking of food, our eggplants are all grown. The eggplants are about as big as my friggin' head. So we're going to... Was that one not grown yet? Oh, there we go. So we'll harvest our 5 eggplants. And I'm going to dump off the ones that grew. And we'll replant the seeds. There we go. Okay. There we go. Not to talk about other games or other projects while I'm doing this necessarily. Okay, we need 2 iron... Oh, shit. I always need to write this down. My short-term memory for keeping track of things is very bad, which is why I have all my whiteboards and stuff. So we need 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicon, and really, we should get 5 iron, because 1 will go for a box, 1 will go for a foundation if necessary. Okay. Hello, Kami. Thank you for joining the stream. Did I get everybody? Oh, there's Koya Knife. Hello, Koya Knife. And I believe it's the first time you've been here? Or at least the first time you haven't lurked, so welcome. Anyway. Okay, so, anyway, I don't want to talk about other projects or anything, necessarily, but we are on the same theme, and I'm just kind of running around gathering stuff for a second, so... this Saturday, I have no scheduled stream, even though I usually stream on Saturdays. And I haven't thought about anything else to do. And I was just alerted, thanks to Steam, that No Man's Sky had a mahoosive update. And it sounds interesting. They added pirates, they've added AI squadron mates to fly next to you to help you with combat, they overhauled combat, they've added a new ship class, and it's been a hot minute since I've played No Man's Sky and played around in my bubble world, and I have nothing better to do this Saturday, so I've figured maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do a little No Man's Sky on Twitch. And I sold Ledge on the game, so... he will probably be around for that. They added pirates. They added pirate raiding. You can both be a good boy and try to stop the pirates, or a bad boy and help the pirates and smuggle illegal goods. You can Han Solo the shit out of the place. So I look forward to seeing what kind of updates they added. Holy shit, there's all sorts of things that just popped. Okay. Communication antenna requires aluminum. Transmission screen does not, but that doesn't help me if I don't have the communication antenna. Okay. Jeez, man. Alright, alright, let's move this. I can't move it. Oh, no. Oh. I can just pick it up. Got it. Okay. Holy crap, I would love having three monitors set up for Let's Plays. Okay, so we'll add the, we'll add the communication antenna once we've got enough aluminum, but we're going to have to build a base first, so. Alright, so I kind of lowered how much I had, so I need I need one more iron and one more silicon. Okay. So I built that thing. That's exciting for me, because I haven't opened that up yet. In my main side file, whatever. In the other file I was doing. Oh, look at that! See, the sky's getting already more blue. It's pink now on the horizon instead of red, so it's slow progress, but it's coming. Anyway, in my other file, I didn't really do much with the drills. I think I built one level 1 drill and stopped, so I haven't unlocked anything along that tree, including the communication panel, so I don't know what kind of communications I'll be getting, so I am a little excited about that. I'm very curious. Let's see. I don't like your trophy, Pyro. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's a rocket, probably. Hello, Posel. Thank you for joining the stream. I believe you are new as well. And if you guys, again, have lurked, that's fine. And if you are new, that's fine, too. I welcome you to the stream. Let's see. Okay, so we now have enough resources to build a tiny base. So we're going to grab a couple eggplants for food. Hey, thank you very much, Kaplan, for your donation to use this to buy monitors. Gosh, alright, I'm going to grab another water bottle and I think another oxygen capsule before striking out, because that has been my mistake. Oxygen, water, space food. There we go. Okay, we are ready to strike out. Now, I just know from playing this myself that there is a wreck over here, so that's where we're going. There was a spot where I had, like, I put the next checkpoint on top of the hill. I'm gonna look around and try to put it in a different place, just for a little variety between the different, between my different save files, so. It feels like I'm already Silver Voice Pyro, that makes me sad. I wish I could do Golden Voice Pyro on demand and do it, you know, do it whenever I wanted, but I can't fight physics. Okay. Yeah, see the wreck's over there. Oh, yeah, I did put it on the top of the hill because at the time, when I did this myself the last time, I didn't have, all this oxygen capacity, so... Wow, I can just already get to the wreck. That's what I need to do. So yeah, there's wreck number 2. And we're gonna... Well, the last time I... Yeah, this should be alright. Let's put it here. So... Let's go... here... Come on. Don't mess with me this time. Come on, lock. Thank you. Okay, good. Three iron. Man. Alright. Maybe this is where it does come in. Well, no, because I've got plenty of room in that little box. Never mind. Let's get... Yeah, I'll be fine, Karen. Alright, 1. Let's get 4 iron and make 4 boxes. There we go. Okay. Got that, and a boop. And... boop. Is Mark in the chat, by any chance? I don't think Mark is here. I will make 1 Mark box, so... there we go. That's the Mark box. He will see this, and he will ask me why I hurt him, because it is one little askew. Alright, okay. Aluminium. Okay. So, let's drink a water. And eat a food. Alright, so, let's hit the rack. Is there more space in the lockers? There is more space, but it's inefficient because it costs... it's 2.5 boxes of space, but it costs 3 times as much as a box. So having more boxes would be better. However, it's just a much smaller footprint. So, that is the point, I guess. Seeds, helpful for oxygen. Blueprint chip, okay. Okay. Lots of stuff. And iridium, which I cannot carry. Alright, back to base. Man, it's nice having the level 2, or level 3? Level 3 oxygen tank. I feel so much safer in the wreck. Okay, so dump everything off. And we'll sort through all of our stuff later. All that matters right now is getting it out of here where there's darkness and spooky town and confusion. So let's see what we've got. Okay, iridium. Well, that's very helpful. We can make some more heaters. Space food and more iridium. Okay. Nothing major here so far. That looks like some sort of interactable screen. Deconstruct wrecks. Oh, okay. This wreck is a lot more claustrophobic to me. There's just more junk around than in the other wreck. Hey, a heater too. Perfect. So we deconstruct that, so now we have all the stuff we need for another heater too, which is good. Which includes aluminum, I think. Alright, there's more stuff, and we got even... Oh god, we got a new food seed packet. So when we get home, we can set up a 6th food grower and get even more food going, which we desperately need, because food is the hardest thing to come by in this game. I also... There seems to be the implication that water will eventually run out, because I think there's a finite number of ice nodes. So I don't really know how the game handles that. But I mean, that is very much future Pyro's problem, not current Pyro's problem. Alright. Should only need another trip or two. And then we can sort through everything we've got and go from there. And if you look in the top right, we're almost up to 70,000 terraformation points as it is. So, you know, it's pretty quick getting getting all your terraformation points once you've got enough tools going. That's why I want to try to get some level 2 heaters going once we loot this place. We're not getting as much aluminum as I hoped we would. And I can't take that box with me. Okay. And that's it, man. That's the whole wreck. It's not worth coming back in here for a single iron piece. So we're just gonna call this done. And then we're gonna have to slowly start moving all of our stuff back. Oh god, it is dark out here. Okay, so... alright, so we're going to dump off the aluminum. No, you know what I'll do? I'm going to take the iridium and the aluminum with me, and then... take everything else in a separate trip, so... yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so give me the iridium. Yeah, we didn't get that much out of that. I mean, we didn't get that much advanced materials. I wonder if this is supposed to be the first wreck you explore. But it doesn't make sense because the first wreck we explored on the last stream, it's situated on a hill that you see as soon as you walk out of the capsule. So this seems to be the second wreck you're supposed to... whatever, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. Let's just go. Okay, catching up. I'm curious how things don't stack on each other in your inventory. Always interesting to see what games allow that and which don't. Yeah. And that's where you can artificially create a challenge or not. Like No Man's Sky, another good example. When that game started, your inventory capacity was so low with what you could carry that it took a lot of trips back and forth to do what you needed to do in that game. And over the years, they expanded the inventory stacks just to get rid of the annoyance factor, because there's still... I mean, in that game, it's still challenging to manage your inventory because there are now so many different things you need to collect that you will still fill up your inventory pretty quickly if you're doing any hardcore work. Which, you know, so yeah, I think it's better balanced now just because there's so much stuff. I mean, I'm always in favor of making a game less annoying. There's a difference between challenging and annoying. And for a while, No Man's Sky was very annoying. Alright, so we've got that. Trying to think. So the tier 3... The tier 3 heaters take aluminum, yeah? Yeah. Damn. Alright, we're gonna have to go to the aluminum forest. The only reason I know that exists is because I've played the game before. So we're just going to run back and forth for a bit here. Do I have anything I don't need? I can drop off the space food. So that's another thing the developer of Planet Crafter has said he's thinking about doing. Making buggies or carts or something to allow you to transport a lot of stuff faster. But he is... like, that stuff is for if the game sells really well. So, will it happen? Maybe. You know, I hope this game does really well, because it is a game that I really, really enjoy. And I hope to... oh my god, the eggplants are already done? 91%? Holy crap, those things grow fast. Was that always that way? I didn't think they grew that fast when I played this on Discord. Okay, we've got a compass now. I didn't build this last time, but now it's important. What do I need for the compass? 2 aluminum! What? Alright. Fine. I guess we'll do our drills later. Silicon and magnesium. Alright. Holy crap. Okay. Luckily, I know where aluminum forest is, and that it's right beside me, so it's not going to be that huge of a deal to get some, but... jeez. Jeez, aluminum. But this game really does seem to have natural progress, because it's like... it seems to be where, like, early on you can't find aluminum anywhere, and then in the aluminum forest there's just a lot of it. So I kind of assume that you go further and further, and then there's just more and more opportunities to get the more advanced resources. That is also a natural... that's also kind of a very natural difficulty progression, which is very cool. Yes, only 100,000 points left, and we're moving pretty quickly. I mean, that's the thing with the game. It's very exponential. When you're first presented with the number that you have to get 175,000, and your very first objects sort of very slowly tick upward by single points, then you're like, holy crap, why is this taking so long? But then very soon you start ticking up by tens, and then by hundreds, and then thousands pass within a couple minutes, and yeah, so progress is a thing, and I love that in games. I love seeing the incremental progress. Oh, piss off with your hydration. I kind of don't like the way the compass is laid out. That is... what the hell? That's not quite right. Oh, God, that means the field of view is like 180 degrees. That's fucking weird. Yeah, I kind of don't like that compass. I mean, I guess it's helpful in general, but... that's friggin' weird. Alright, whatever. Okay, alright. I need to make an ice. And then I need to drink some water. And then I need to eat a food. And let's grab another food. Actually, I'll just grab a space food. Okay. So, let's head out to Aluminum Forest. What I should do is strike out. By which I mean I need to, you know, gather the same material. So I need 5 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. Which, I think I got a lot of that at the outpost. After we explored that second wreck. So, yeah, I'll just swing by the outpost, grab the materials, and then head into Aluminum Forest. And by the way, that name, I don't know if that's what it's called. It's what I call it. So, don't worry if it's referred to as something else in guides or wikis or whatever, but you know me, I never look anything up. I just, I play games by whimsy. So, anyway. Actually, what I could do, since we completely obliterated this wreck, or looted this wreck, is I could just tear down my little outpost and move it. However, the way I look at it, I mean, maybe I'll have to come back here, and this is also a good checkpoint when I explore in this direction, which I haven't done before. So I'm gonna just leave this here. Oh, there we go. So there's 5 iron. Let's grab a 6th one just in case. There's a titanium, another couple titaniums, a silicon, and that's all I needed. So now I can make another thing. Oh, check out the sky, guys. So now it's light blue if you look straight up, and it transitions to hot pink on the horizon. We are making progress. So this area there with all the rocks, that is what I call aluminum forest, because not only is there aluminum on the ground... Ooh, gotta remember that's there. Not only is there aluminum on the ground, but there are... the rocks kind of have a weird metallic quality. So I just call this place aluminum forest. Also, it's going to terrify the crap out of you the first time, because it messes with the sky when you approach it, which is uncool. So you go into aluminum forest, and then everything just gets dark and creepy for no flippin' reason. Can't even see the stars. Why is it like this? Who knows? This planet's fucking weird, and it wants to probably kill you. So we're gonna set up an outpost here. This one I can keep on the ground level. Come on. Oh. Really? That does not look like it's on the ground. Let's... Yeah, there we go. That's better. I guess. Alright. Door. Yep, there we go. Okay. So... Okay. Alright, so let's keep that on us. Okay, so let's hit the road. There isn't a ton of aluminium out here, but like when it's this sparkly, that is aluminum. Aluminium, whatever. So we want to try to get all the sparkly dues, because we need to get as much as we can before heading home. I'm not even going to pick up that box if it doesn't have anything in it for aluminium. Because I don't necessarily need to pick this place clean. I just need aluminium. Oh yeah, there's a mini wreck over there to the right. That one doesn't have that much going on in it, if I remember correctly. There might be something worth grabbing. But yeah, this place is very pretty. Maybe the sun doesn't reach there. I guess. I don't know what's going on with it. So yeah, this looks like a transport pod. You can see the seats here. I mean, there's no guns. It's almost like a shuttle bus. Very interesting what may have happened. Yes! Oh, give me the aluminum. Oh, give me the aluminum. Yes! Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So now let's get back home. Hopefully I remember where I stashed my house. This one's very confusing. Oh god, I have a compass now. I could have probably... Hey, aluminium. Dump the magnesium, and I will take this. Come on, gimme. There we go. Okay, oh, there it is. I should probably beacon this one because Like, again, this is a good difficulty progression here. Everything looks so samey to me. Like, the aluminum rocks don't look any different than other aluminum rocks. I mean, yes, they have different shapes, but, like, I can't memorize that. And with the black sky, you can't see the horizon, so you don't quite know where everything is in this place. So even though the sky is technically open, it's really easy to get lost in there, which is very cool. I like that. Dump off that. Okay, and we'll grab this aluminum. And now we are stupid with aluminum, which is what the whole point of that expedition was. So we need to get back to home base, and then kind of plan our next moves from there. To 85,000 points. Well, shit, maybe we will have... We've only been streaming 43 minutes. Maybe we will hit the blue sky by the end of this one. I mean, I'll have to make some more machines, but... Damn. This is great. Alright, so... I do need to also expand our home base by 1 tile, because I want to cram in some level 2 heaters in there. So we can do some math once we get over here. Okay. Let's dump the aluminum. Dump the iridium. Dump the aluminum. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so for one more living quarter, I need 2 iron and a titanium. And I have pretty much picked this entire area clean, except for ice. So we definitely have to move out a little bit more. This is so calming. I think, like, if... Did I say 1 iron, 2 titanium, or the other way? Other way. 2 iron. So... If I'm playing a space exploration game and I want a little bit more action, I would play No Man's Sky. Because I'd get to explore other planets, there's more weird shit everywhere. I currently, in No Man's Sky, my main home is a bubble planet, which is super cute. I love it. It also drained the color out of reality, so that was fucking terrifying when I didn't expect it. You know, and so... Something like this, which is also, by the way, this is still in early access, you know. So, with a game like this, it's not quite there yet, and this game isn't intending to be No Man's Sky, and that's okay. But, like, when it comes to just straight-up exploration and a little bit of combat and seeing weird things, I would play No Man's Sky. But a game like this, I love terraforming. I mentioned it in the first stream that the reason I'm so drawn to this one is because I genuinely like the concept of terraforming, especially the way it's presented in games. And... Ooh, I can't build it there. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. You know what? I haven't tried building a ladder yet, and we have it unlocked. Let's see what this looks like, if I can do it. Got to experiment a little, right? Where's the ladder? There's the ladder. 1 iron and 1 cobalt. Oh, God, stop, please. Okay. Oh, it made an aluminum. Oh, cool. Okay, so the meteors that come down are what refresh the... Oh, God. I really shouldn't be standing outside in this. Alright, so the meteors that come down are what refresh the nodes. I wondered about that. What a fucking mess. Right now, in early access, your machines cannot get damaged from this. Oh, and I see the rocks are starting to disappear. But that is going to be something that the developer is going to add. Like... Those meteor storms can demolish your structures that you have built, so that is where some of the risk is at play. I never stood outside in one of those before, and I am flippin' terrified. Alright, so I also need a cobalt. Hey, there's a cobalt. Oh, God. Alright, good thing I don't have to clean that up. Alright. So, let's see what this ladder does. Oh, okay, so I have to... Wow. Alright. Okay. Climb. Oh, God. Oh. Alright, I see. I see how this works. I wonder if they're going to add animations to that eventually. Because that's very off-putting the way it is right now. Alright, well, shoot, in that case, what I should do is add another layer. So we need more iron and more titanium again. Oh. There we go. Iron. Iron. Let's get some titaniums. Oh, more aluminum. Oh, man. Yes, please with the aluminum storms. You can... early on, you cannot have enough aluminum. Like, holy crap. Grab it if you see it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. My theory from the Discord stream was right. Yes, Soul had guessed that that's how the nodes come back. And it makes sense. Especially, like, that's just logical. Like, you don't want just rocks coming down all the time. That's not fun. Okay, so we put down another one. There we go. And then... Yes, now we can do more heaters. Okay. So, now we can do some math. A tier 2 heater requires 3.5 energy, and a tier 2 solar panel gives 19.5 energy. Okay, so... I'm gonna whip out my calculator. Alright, so 19.5 divided by 3.5 equals 5.5. So we have to round down on that one. So every tier 2 solar panel can provide enough power for 5 heaters with a little power left over. So that sounds perfect. So we just need 1 solar panel for now. So I need 2 cobalt and a magnesium. And then we can build some more heaters. 2 cobalt and a magnesium. Lots of cobalt over here. Is there multiple with this game? Oh, as in, are there multiple players? No, this is a single-player game only, and it is currently only on Steam. From what I gather, the developer is exploring the idea of porting it, but he really needs it to sell well on Steam first. I mean, this is developed by like one dude, so it's very, very early access. This is a beta at best right now. But I mean, you know, Subnautica started as a beta at best, and it got huge, so I'm hoping this one follows in its footsteps, because with, you know, as great as Subnautica is, I prefer the terraforming and the whole space vibe over underwater vibe. And that is, whoa, fuck me. That is a 100% just personal opinion on that one. That's gonna bother me. But yeah, I want to see this one succeed. I want this to be as big as Subnautica, personally. There we go. Okay. So now we've got enough power to do 5 more heaters. So a heater costs... Get my thing again. So I'll need 10 iridium, 5 silicon, 5 titanium, 5 iron, and 5 aluminum. Now, obviously, I won't be able to carry all that in a single batch. But we can at least get started. So we have the aluminum and the iridium in the bait. Wait, do I have 10 iridium? I don't recall how many iridium I have. 12. Okay, cool. Alright, so... yeah, so we've got enough iridium and aluminum. We just need 5 silicon, 5 titanium, and 5 iron. Alright. We can ignore the cobalt. Maybe you should consider changing the solar panels to from Mark 1 to Mark 2. Yes! I did that in my side file as well. The reason I haven't done that yet is because the upgrade will still cost me aluminum, which, at least for now, is limited enough that I don't want to do that. But if we make a couple more trips out to Aluminum Forest and grab some more aluminum, then it is definitely viable. That is going to be a long-term project, or a medium-term project. But yes, that is actually what I did in my side file, I believe. Because especially, I think 1 tier 2 takes the place of, like, 4 tier 1s? 3. Because the tier 1s are 6.5, so... yeah, so a tier 2 equals 3 tier 1s. You just need some magnesium for the upgrade, but magnesium is easy to come by. It's just the aluminum that's expensive. So once we get this, once we get the heaters going, I can reevaluate how many we need. Okay, I still need silicon, and I've actually got too much stuff on me. Alright, so... one more. Okay. Another thing I'm hoping they do is that they change the graphics for silicon, because to me it looks a little too close to iron. With magnesium, magnesium is sort of easy to identify because it's 3 little sticks that are pointing up like that. But the main difference between iron and silicon is the shape, because silicon here, when it's right side up, it kind of looks like a snail. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing there, but to me it looks like a little snail. Oh god. And iron kind of just looks like a pile of gross. So I kind of hope those graphics get updated. I know, game, I'm going. I don't need to pop my emergency capsule. I'm going. Okay. So we just got heater tier 3. So a heater tier 3 requires an aluminum or an iridium rod, which we cannot make yet, but we do have 1. So if we want to, we could make that. Oh my god, it makes pressure too. That is so much heat that it gives off. Holy crap. Okay, where's our iridium rod? We did pick it up, right? That was from the golden crate over in... oh, it's probably still at the outpost. I bet you it's still at the outpost. Okay, well, we'll grab it in a second. Okay, so let's dump off 1 iron, the magnesium, 1 titanium, yeah, and then I'll grab some iridium. I'm gonna have to just make 1 at a time, just because I've got so much crap on me. Okay, so, so we place... wait, did I make the solar panel? I made a solar panel. Was that the solar panel? Yes, it was. Okay, good. Whew, boy. Alright. So, heater tier 2. Heater tier 2. Oh, iridium and nothing. Okay, let's go get an iridium. Okay. And then 2 iridium and an aluminum.
2 iridium, aluminum, and a silicon. Okay, I think there were a bunch over here, right? What are you? You are an aluminum. Or, I mean silicon, because you look like a snail. 75,000 left. Yeah, wow, we gained 25,000 points in just a matter of a few minutes. Yeah, we'll get to Blue Sky today. I didn't think it would happen on this one, but it'll definitely happen. Okay. And we can afford one more. But I kind of want to make a tier 3. Oh, but it requires just the iridium rod. Oh, food level low. Water and food. Okay. And let's harvest our eggplants. May as well always keep those growing. Okay. And eggplant. Eggplant. So eggplants are not as efficient as other foods as well. I think I got one of the more efficient foods in that last wreck. But, you know, I'm not... Like, we've got our food problem basically solved. Oh, squash seeds. Yeah, yeah. So, you know... Yeah, I'll set that up after we do our heaters. So I need 2 iridium, 1 aluminum... Oh, I have enough for 2 more heaters. And, a silicon. So let's go get 2 silicons while we're out here. But yeah, this is a game that definitely screams for multiplayer, because, especially for something like this, where I could just ask my partner to go out and grab a specific resource while I'm trying to handle other things. Just, you know, many hands make light work and all that. But, you know, I'm okay with this experience as it is. Subnautica never became multiplayer, did it? I don't believe, so... Ew, Tier 2 exoskeleton. I don't need that right now. Because I've already filled up all my slots with the equipment I want. And... the other equipment I can make is not something I really need at the moment, so I'm not concerned. But knowing that it's available is good. Okay, and then one more. 2 iridium, a titanium, and an aluminum. 2 iridium, aluminum... And there should be a titanium pretty close by, hopefully. Or not. There's one. Haha. Gotcha. Okay. What's the heat doing? So right now, the main thing the heat is doing... Oh, do you mean the number? I'll check when I'm done here. Because I'm intentionally not checking yet. I want to wait until I'm done and see just how massive that number is. But if you mean, like, what is it doing to the planet, there is actually an ice cave, and I can't surpass it until the heat hits a certain point. Alright, so I need a silicon, a titanium, an aluminum, and my iridium rod. I'm going to just head to the outpost, because I think all those things are out there. Let's scarf an eggplant real quick. And then we'll strike out. Oh, look at the sky, guys! That's straight up. And then as you see, the horizon is now purple. So we're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. And you can see that terraformation index. I mean, that number is just flying up now. I mean, we're getting 1,000 points maybe every minute or so. Maybe every 40 seconds or so. So yeah, it's getting up there real quick. There's the Mars game you played. My question is, why would you play this when there's a game just like it? Like copies, I'd say. It's a different experience, because surviving Mars is, like... Yes, there is terraforming in surviving Mars, there's terraforming in this, there's terraforming in Spore, but they each have their own different, focuses. Like, this one is more personal. This one is seeing the tiny progress, being a first-person game where you're actually exploring in a handcrafted map, whereas Surviving Mars is more of a colony builder, a management game, where you have to worry about your people's needs. Here you don't have to worry about anyone's needs but your own. And even then it's a little bit more focused. As far as what you are trying to accomplish. Titanium and silicon. So, they are different enough. I understand what you're saying in general, because I feel the same way as you. Like, there's a reason I don't play certain games that feel the same. Like, a lot of platformers feel the same. It doesn't matter whether it's Mario or Sonic or Crash Bandicoot or Spyro or some other douchebag. Like, any of those collectathon platformers do feel very similar to me because the actual mechanics of playing it feel very similar. Similarly, like, SimCity can feel like City Skylines. And yes, there are devils in the details. They are different enough, but there may not be enough of a difference to justify playing one over the other. Like, personally, I don't... Like, I've played City Skylines. I think City Skylines is a better city builder simulator, but then SimCity is a little bit more interesting with the trading and the multiple cities you have to manage. But that's about the only functional difference, in my opinion. So, with this game... I liken this one more to Subnautica than Surviving Mars, because although this and Surviving Mars both feature terraforming, the gameplay loop is apples to oranges, and the gameplay loop to me is what matters more. So, didn't grab my aluminum. So, this and Surviving Mars definitely both have a place. It depends on whether I feel like managing people or just managing myself. Let's drop off our tier 3 heater, and then we will check the total heat numbers. This might shut everything down. Yep, power died. That's okay. So in this game, if your power dies, it just freezes everything. You can't undo progress. You can see in the top right, because my screens are down, you can see in the top right, we are at 119,000 terraforming points, and it's just holding. You can't lose progress in this, which I also like. So that's fine. Let's build 2. So I think I have the iron? Yeah, I have the iron. So I need 4 cobalt and 2 silicon and 2 magnesium. 4 cobalt, 2 silicon, 2 magnesium. Okay, there's the magnesium. Here we go. And similarly, like, No Man's Sky, like I said, is a whole different experience than this, too. I mean, you could argue, yes, both is you're in space on a planet gathering materials, but, like, that is where the similarities end between those two. So, they definitely feel different. Would you recommend Surviving Mars for someone who hasn't played games like that before? Surviving Mars has exceptionally high replayability, and I am a little biased because I find Surviving Mars to be one of the most fun games I've ever played. I don't know if it's in, like, my top 10 or top 20 or top whatever. I don't tend to think in those terms, but it is very, very good. Of all the games on my Steam account, I think Surviving Mars has the 3rd highest hour count. And the only reason it's not second is because one of them is Final Fantasy XIV, and the Akamura plays that on my account. So, I think Surviving Mars is flipping fantastic, because there is so much you can do, and it punishes you the right way, and you can also make the game exceptionally difficult on yourself if you want to. Or you can make it extremely easy if you want to. It's very malleable. And if you chase achievements, it's very easy to get lost in it. If you're not an achievement hunter, it's not a big deal. The biggest thing that Surviving Mars does to make it interesting to is it has what are called stories and mysteries. Mysteries. And the mysteries throw your standard gameplay loop into into question. Like, for example, the first mystery I had was called St. Elmo's Fire. And what that does is at night, there's a creature that comes by and steals your water that you have stored, but it also gives off power. So you have a number of ways you can deal with the threat. You can have, you can try to have a, what's the term when you have two things in a relationship? Symbiotic relationship, I think. You can try to have a symbiotic relationship where you overproduce water. That way the creatures come and overproduce electricity for you. And so you're trading, basically. Or, as I did the first time, you can just fucking kill them all, and then you don't have to worry about it. But then you have to worry about an extinct species on your conscience. So, you know, it's sort of up to you how you want to deal with it. And that's just one of, like, 13 mysteries they have, so it's really good, in my opinion. Alright, you can see the blue sky number is flying up there. That's in black and white how fast we've come. And then you can see our heat was at 1, and now it is at 57.5 per second. So it is going very quickly. I've debated getting it. I've always been scared I won't understand it. Okay, I'll tell you what, Neo. Sometime I'll do Surviving Mars for the show. The latest expansion pack broke a lot of things, so I would not recommend you get the latest expansion pack. But the other expansion, which is Green Planet, is very friggin' good. And the game does, especially if you play on a lower difficulty level with Surviving Mars, it will help you out a little bit. I have a series of Surviving Mars on the channel, but I made a lot of mistakes because I think that was my second run. And it's not heavily edited, so there's a lot of kind of slower paced stuff in there, but I teach you how to play in that one. I just wasn't as efficient as I could have been. Nowadays, I'm crazy stupid efficient with that game. Alright, so now pressure is our lowest number. So let's check our status of what's going on here in our colony. We have 24 power available. And we just unlocked the drill 3, which costs 2 aluminum each. How much aluminum do I have left? Alright, let's build 2 level 3 drills. That gives us enough room that we can also add some more power if we need to, before going back into aluminum forest. So I need 4 iron and 4 titanium. Oh, and I am very thirsty. And I don't have water. Ice, please. Oh god, ice, please. Whoops. Alright, you know what? First thing, we're gonna get some ice before we would do anything else. So let's get at least like 5 ice or 6 ice. Holy crap. Yes, Surviving Mars is on the PlayStation 4 now, I believe. I know it's on the Xbox, and if it's on the Xbox, it's probably on the PlayStation at this point. It's a little funky to use a controller with it. Like, I don't like games that, I don't like overhead strategy games like that being played on a controller because I prefer the precision of a mouse, but that's just me. Even games like Evil Genius, I'm sure I can handle with a controller, but it's way better with a mouse. However, if that's your only option, then fuck it. I don't even know, heck, can the PlayStation 4 take a mouse? I mean, I know one of the Xboxes did, because I hooked up my USB mouse into it for a particular game, so I don't know. Maybe that would be the best of both worlds. Water, 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 water. Okay. There we go. Take 1 food. Alright, anyway. What was I saying I needed? 4 iron, 4 titanium. Alright. So, yeah, Surviving Mars is friggin' fantastic. It is so good. I cannot recommend it enough. But again, you know, I'm biased, but that is not one of the games that, like, I received for free. I'm just genuinely a huge fan of Surviving Mars. The latest expansion pack has a whole bunch of negative reviews. I know eventually I'm going to get it anyway, but I'm waiting for a sale because of how broken apparently they made a lot of things. There have been patches since then, and I've been following the progress, and from what I've seen, it's mostly fixed. And if you play like a normal person, then you're probably not going to run into any problems, but if you play a little weird, then there might be... Oh my god, that thing is massive. That looks more like a space weapon than a friggin' drill. Yeah, Akamura's here. She says, is big. Is very big. Holy crap. Really good music? You like this music? That's good. Yeah, it's very spacey. I don't know why the rotation is fighting me right now. There we go. Okay. Okay, bye, Akamura. Have a good day at work. Yep, I know. Smooch. Make everyone grossed out on the stream. Alright, have a good night. Or day. Yep. You have your uses. Okay, pressure is now up to 38.6. Yeah, very, very efficient. And you can see that number is flippin' flying. 25,000 points left and we'll be there. This is way more than I did when I played this played this on the Discord stream. So the next thing we can upgrade is the veggie tubes, which you know, I need more aluminum for that. So I would say we should go take a trip back to Aluminum Forest and see if we can get another batch of stuff. So before we take off, let's eat some eggplants. These are not quite ripe yet, but they'll get there. We have space food. I'll grab one more water bottle, and then we'll strike out back to Aluminum Forest. Oh, Astroneer? Oh, okay, yes, that is a little similar. Well, no, kind of. Okay, Astroneer is different enough. Astroneer is Legos in space. That one is more... you know, I think that comparison is fair. I would say Astroneer is more fun with more people. Like, Astroneer is a multiplayer game. And playing with the Akamura is incredibly fun. But there is no... Look at how blue the sky is, yo. Light blue there. It's definitely blue on the horizon. Like, we are right there, baby. Astroneer, there's, like, more things to kind of build and mess around with, but you can't really terraform. You can dig holes, you know. You can terraform insofar as you change the shape of the land. But that's more landscaping than terraforming. It's not bad. It's certainly fun. It moves well. It is also very unstressful, similar to this game, because there aren't really that many threats that can come get you. How do I make a beacon? Titanium, silicon, aluminum. I'm probably gonna make a beacon there, because that's annoying to find. So I would say that Astroneer is... It does scratch a different itch, but I prefer playing that one with friends. Whenever the Akamura and I play it together, I talk about that I'm going to play it on my own. And in general, I kind of want to. But, like, there's never a calling there. Like, the game never calls to me. Astroneer never calls to me. Like, Surviving Mars does. Even this game called to me. Like, I've been trying not to play it because I wanted to save it for the stream. So yeah, I don't know what it is with Astroneer that doesn't fully call me. I think... I'm trying to think. I'm trying to, like, go through my brain right now. We're at the last 5,000 points, yo. We're almost there. Man. Wow, like, I'm legit just trying to think of why Astroneer doesn't call me. I think it's because of the length of time with Astroneer. Like, it doesn't do... So all of the different things it does, it are better done in other games. There we go. So, like, the exploration aspect is better done with No Man's Sky. The terraforming or whatever aspect is better done with this game or Surviving Mars. The management is better done with Surviving Mars. The movement... The just general movement around the world is better done with fucking Grand Theft Auto. Like that. So, Astroneer isn't quite the, damn it. Astroneer isn't quite perfect, because everything it does is better done elsewhere. But it is the combination of what it does that makes it fun to play, especially with another player. There we go. That's... I'm going to go ahead and stand by that one. So, it's still fun. Don't get me wrong. But it's way more fun with the Akamura than it is with by myself. Given the choice, I would probably play No Man's Sky if I'm by myself and want to play Astroneer. Okay, so here's a thing I was talking about before. Here's a tier 2 solar panel that is damaged and just laying on the ground. But remember that you get all of the resources back for it, and there's no such thing as, like, wiring. So if I really needed the power, I could deconstruct it here, and then just immediately construct it again. And there it is. Now I have the power on my base. How does this work from that distance? Nanomachines and magic. So I'm hoping they fix that. Like, I want that challenge where you have to keep everything together. Or make, like, some sort of weird, complicated wiring scheme. Instead of just being able to build anything anywhere. But, you know, I'm sure that'll happen. Like I said, very early access. Not a huge deal. Hey, there's an aluminum. Which I did not grab. Let's dump 1 iron. There we go. Hi, baby. Thank you. You're a good girl. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna head over to, head back to the outpost in Aluminum Forest. Yeah, I'm gonna stick a beacon on it. Alright, starting to catch up. Starting to catch up everything. I think Astroneer would actually be more fun with a controller. I play it with mouse and keyboard, but it probably feels good with a controller. My brain just derped so hard. It's okay. I get it. I'm exhausted right now, so I totally feel you. Alright, where is my... God, Aluminum Forest is not that large. It's just such a pain in the ass to navigate. There we go. Alright, so beacon. Let's put it, I guess, here. Can I name it? Change color. White. Okay. Oh, and now I can see it no matter what's going on. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's Aluminum Forest. This is not perfectly square, and that's going to drive me crazy. There we go. Nope, now it's facing the wrong way. Damn it. I don't think I have OCD or whatever, but I just like things to be nice and square to things, and so it drives me crazy when things aren't nice and square. Okay, let's get some oxygen in us. We're good there. We're good there. I came here for an aluminum trip. I didn't get that much. I'm gonna I'm gonna get that seed I left behind. And then we're gonna head back home. And I'm gonna have to strike out again. We're gonna have to look for more aluminum. Because the goal now is to get the veggie tubes going. So you can see in the top left corner, it's no longer telling me what I need to do. Ah, aluminum, thank you. It's no longer telling me what I need to do, but you can sort of logic it out based on, you know, the game kind of held your hand up to this point, and, you know how to terraform, you know how to get the blue sky, so the next step is starting on the grass, and so there must be tools to make the grass. So we're going to, poke around those tools. Oh, all I left was an iron? That was a wasted trip. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh god, that beacon is so helpful. Just point toward the white hexagon and press W. That's what I need to do. So yeah. Oh, and Kaplan even asked, you hit 175,000, now what? So yeah, we're going to look through our tools, but the next step is we're going to start making grasses and trees. Now, I was asked yesterday, is there a cutoff where the oxygen becomes breathable? I don't know, but I'm sure that will eventually be implemented, because logically, especially since you're pumping oxygen into the atmosphere and it can't be removed, there's got to be a point where it becomes breathable. There has to be. Like, that has to be the end goal, right? I mean, what else are you doing? So, but I just don't know what that number is yet. So, we will get there. Alright, I'm not going to bother putting a beacon on our home, because our home area is really easy to recognize. It's the, it's aluminum forest that I get very confused in. But we can dump off all our stuff and then kind of reevaluate what we need to do. Because remember, our blueprint screen is over there as well. God, you can even see farther. Look at that. Oh, it's so much prettier than at the beginning of both this stream and the last stream. Look at the distance! The draw distance becomes higher. That's so cool. Oh, I really like this game. I love this game in concept. It's so good. I really hope this thing can get as much love as Subnautica. Okay, let's see, catching up. Okay, I think I've caught up on chat. Alright, let's check the interface. So, we've got a lot of stuff made. The biodome grows plants and generates O2, so we're almost there on that one. Nuclear reactor. Oh, yeah, the transmission screen. Let's do that. We need to make our communication antenna. Let me kind of reorganize my stuff at the moment. Yeah, maybe the communication antenna will give us some orders or something to do. So we need 1 aluminum, which we've got plenty of, and now I've got to make sure we have enough power. The communication antenna takes 15 energy. We only have 6 energy, so we need to make another tier 2 solar panel. So let's do that real quick. About here, right? That's spaced about right. Ooh, that looks perfectly in line. Okay, so communication antenna. Whoa, this thing's chunky. Oh, it's a spinny boy. I'm not rotating it. It's rotating on its own. Okay. Plunk. I'm sure putting it right next to the windmills aren't causing any interference whatsoever. This is probably fine. Alright, let's check our emails. To Convict GP8971L. You chose to commute your sentence into an extradition. If you want to be released of all the charges pending against you, you'll have to fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. That's immediately interesting world building, that I'm an asshole convict, and now the question is, what are the charges against me? Very interesting. Do not try to contact Sentinel Corps in any case. If our sensors do not detect any advancement on the terraformation process, you will be considered missing. The charges won't be dropped. You cannot claim property or value over anything on the planet. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You're not allowed to leave the planet until the terraformation is complete. Well, fuck me, I guess. No wonder I'm working so hard to do this. What an asshole. Okay, great. So, oh, the next stage is clouds. I see. So clouds just seem to be... This must have been patched recently, because the last time I made this screen, and I got to this point, this was not here. It did not say clouds, and it did not give me a percentage. All it had was the sun and arrows to clouds, and I think, and I didn't know what the hell that meant. So... And remember, when to those who were with me in Discord, when I streamed this on Discord, the loot boxes came back. Not the loot, but the loot boxes themselves would respawn, and now they don't. So there must have been a patch between the Discord stream and this one, and I didn't realize it. Alright, so I guess that's what we're doing. We're making clouds. Which I guess is just more terraformation points. Does anyone want to do the math on that? Let's see. I'll do the math. So about 245,000 divided by 0.4-ish. So it looks like our next goal is around 612,000. Which again, that seems high, but fuck it. We're going up pretty quickly. And the next thing we should work on is, oh, more pressure or oxygen. Yeah. And we can't do really much of anything until we find more sources of aluminum. So... what I will do... Recycling machine? The tits is a recycling machine. Breaks down objects into their core components. Oh. Okay. I guess that's how to fully delete things? I don't know. Okay. Well... Okay, well, I guess what we should do then is strike out, and we should see what we can see. We should see if there's anything, we should see if there's anything, any aluminum we can find, because we really can't do much more without aluminum. And yes, I have like 2 aluminum left, but I want to save it in case I need something that I can't compromise on. Right now we're okay. So I'm going to head back to the main base, or my little drop pod. We'll grab a water bottle, we'll drink a water bottle, let's make an oxygen capsule, which is 2 cobalt. That way we are prepared. That is an Angie laser. Yes, yes, my Astroneer series definitely needs more shredders. I need to get on that. That really, if Judah requests that game again for another stream, we need to prioritize getting the large shredders. There's such a pile of junk on the first planet. Alright. See, the more we talk about Astroneer, the more I want to play it. But if we're not talking about it actively, then I want to play No Man's Sky if I get that kind of itch. So, you know, for better or worse. Okay, so let's strike out. The next area I wanted to explore is past the first or the second wreck. Now again, you know, this is where your personal preference comes into play. Don't ever watch me play a game and think that this is the way to play the game. This is also why we do the no backseat gaming rule generally. because unless it's a game I know 100%, like Surviving Mars, oh my god, that's gorgeous. Wow, clouds are forming! Oh my god! The fact they changed the skybox is fucking awesome. Like, that gives me an actual feeling that we are doing things, that we are changing the environment. God, that's cool. Ah! This game is already, like... It's not 100% polished yet, of course, but man, oh my god, there's a wreck over there. See, right behind my crosshair? I would have never seen that because the draw distance wasn't that good. But now the draw distance is that good. There is something over there. Okay. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, like, I don't like backseat gaming because of this. If I don't know the game, you know, I don't care if this is a... I don't care if this is not as efficient as it should be. I don't care if it would be better if I went a different direction first. Like, I want to go this way and explore what's over here. So that's what I'm going to flip and do. And I saw we got a new email, so we'll have to head back home and check that out eventually. But right now, I want to set up another base. Need 2 titanium. I want to set up another outpost toward that wreck. Because I want to see what's over there. Now I can't see the wreck because of that dust cloud. But I haven't been over there yet, so... Oh, this is exciting. Okay, let's, grab some oxygen and let's strike out. Yes, Ledge. Unless something grossly changes, you can plan on me playing and streaming No Man's Sky this Saturday on Twitch. So, I'm gonna get it nice and patched now, like, after the stream. After this stream. And I'll probably jump in just to dick around for a second, but, like, I kind of want to get back to Final Fantasy XIV. Ruin needs love and money. Mainly that second thing. So, we need to... Okay, this looks like a minor threat. This is bad. This is a whole heap of nothing. There's a rock formation I can go into. But there is something over here. Oh, God. I'm probably going to have to beacon this. This might be really hard to navigate. Oh, my God. This is bigger than I thought it was. At least we can see the silhouette of the destroyed ship, I guess? Question mark? Yeah, okay. This does... That looks like a control tower. Like this is a carrier of some kind. Alright, I'm gonna look for the entrance. And then we can go from there, if there's an entrance. I mean, it's entirely possible this is just an asset that's on the ground, but... Knowing how this game is sort of set up, I kind of doubt it. I bet there's an entrance somewhere. Yup, looky there. Oh no, that's not an entrance. That's just a box. Is there no way inside? And don't worry, everybody, I am watching my oxygen. Well, I was able to climb up on the other side. Maybe the entrance is actually within that. Remember, we've got the materials on us that I can quickly plunk down an outpost, so... Alright, we're getting a little dangerous here. There we go. Nope, it's mostly just buried sand. Okay, that looks like I can get in there. Alright, so we're gonna... Okay. Let's get some boxes set up, just in case. Oops. This is something I think they could improve on with the footprint. Conan Exiles does a trick where if you're putting down an object, there is a tiny arrow that's shown to show you what direction the front is. This game needs that because the footprint is a little too transparent, so I don't always know, especially with boxes, which way the front is, where the label is. That needs to be a little bit better displayed. All you need is a tiny little arrow on the footprint that shows what direction front is, and then everything would be fine. Yeah, because that's a little funky. I mean, for most players, it probably isn't... God damn it. For most players, it probably isn't a problem. But for those of us who like being very exacting with the layouts of our things... God damn it. Okay, it's already facing front. It's really hard to see where that label is on the footprint. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, into the breach. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is the advantage with having a handcrafted map, that you can really do some interesting things with the environment. This has to be a military vessel. Like... And then this might be the... No, this is definitely the helm. So yeah, this has to be a military vessel. Because with all these tables around, this is where people are going to be to plan whatever they're doing strategy-wise. So what is a military vessel doing on this place? That is one of the mysteries we must solve. Alright, let's see what's going on. So the idea of these wrecks is really smart too, because while you're waiting for your terraformation index numbers to go up, you go into a wreck and you explore and you get plot and story and more resources and lots of other things, because you can see those numbers keep going up, and this gives you something to do while you're waiting. It's good design. Like that's very smart. Which is another reason why I'm so excited about this game. And I really want it to do well. This game deserves the same love that Subnautica got. Okay. We'll take the aluminum, but I'm not going to take anything else quite yet. Well, wait, what am I talking about? I have boxes for that reason. What the hell's wrong with me? Never mind. Okay. Is that a brain? No, that's a flower. Jesus. So this ship seems to have been doing the same thing I'm doing. It's got oxygen it's generating. I can't climb this ladder. That's a tease. Nothing else here. Now I'm actually kind of lost. So I'm going to try to get out of here. Okay, good. And dump off what we have. Yep, I know. We're not quite in super danger yet, but... I'll quaff some water when we get into super danger. Alright. I love how the music lowers when you're in wrecks like this. It just adds to the atmosphere of the unknown and exploring something dark and creepy. Now, one thing that the developer has said, in case you didn't hear the first stream of this, is the developer is not planning on adding any violence whatsoever. There are going to be oh, I can climb the ladder. Okay. There are going to be environmental hazards. You know, like sandstorms and that kind of thing. But you're not going to have to deal with aliens. You won't craft guns. You're not going to be encountering pirates everywhere. And that is, of course, a matter of taste, whether you like it or not. Personally, I do for a game like this. So that makes me happy. But if you are the type of gamer who needs to shoot something, then this might not be for you, but, you know, that's okay. It's definitely a game for me. There's another ladder? Oh my god, there is a lower floor and an upper floor. Alright, let's go down. Now's a good time to quaff some water. Okay. Drinky. Okay. Back into the breach. Let's head downstairs. Oh, this is so cool. Alright. Let's see what's going on down here. Oh yeah, this is definitely a military vessel. You don't pack in civilians like this. Even, say, on old nautical ships, the crew might be on bunks like this, but not civilians. The civilians would get at least small cabins. Oh god, I do not like how dark this is. Okay. Oh, there's some aluminum for us. There's some more. Bioplastic nugget? That's new. Alright, time to retreat. So I still need to explore down this hallway? Yeah, there's something there. Okay. So we're not quite done with the downstairs yet. Can I get this out of here? Nope. Holy crap, I might need more boxes in this outpost. Oof, okay. Do. Do. Wait, give me the food. There we go. Alright. Now, priority 1 is just getting everything out of the rack, and then we can sort through it and decide our next steps. Okay, just some cargo crates. That is a shitload of iron. I'm not going to bother carrying that with me, but if someone wants to try to remember that there is a shitload of iron here... Actually, no, never mind. I'm going to carry that out with me. I'm going to need to make a separate trip for it, but... we may as well. May as well get everything we can... Ow. May as well get everything we can. It's not really taking that long to do these trips, so... yeah. Come on. Keep bunking my head against things. Okay. Tell you what, since we... let's see, were any of these titanium? Yes, there's a titanium. Let's expand out our outpost here. Alright, and then... new blueprint launch platform. I'm sorry, what? Greatly speeds up terraformation process by sending rockets into space. Okay. Hold that thought. You have me very intrigued now. Alright. This is one of those upgrades where it's just like, hey, here's a thing that changes everything. Is that the front? Yes, that is the front. Boop. And then... boop. Clouds in the sky. I got an achievement that says clouds in the sky. Were we further along than I thought? Did I miscalculate that? Okay. That might be too much storage space. That, like, Well, whatever. We can sort through this later. Let's eat a space food. Okay. Clouds in the sky. Let's look up. Yup, that's a lot of clouds in the sky. We're partly obscured by the dust storm, but that is a lot of clouds in the sky, for damn sure. Alright, let's head back down there. Turkey sandwich. Oh, that sounds so good. I didn't eat much yesterday. I wasn't very hungry. I had a can of chili, and, like, that's it. So, turkey sandwich sounds good. I've got some chicken waiting for me in the fridge, too. Come on, let me climb. I have to just be at the right angle. Got it. Oh boy. Okay, let's run over here. I guess we could slowly start to sort through our stuff here. So this will be the iron box. Okay, this can be iridium. Usually I don't have to do this, but... Oops. From how much stuff is in this particular wreck, it's probably necessary. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here to go through. Okay, so this will be aluminum. Aluminium. Okay. I guess we have a fabric box now. Oops. Okay, so this will be super alloy. Okay. Cobalt. Seeds. Mushroom seeds. Ooh, that probably gives a lot of food. Uranium. Okay. Other. There we go. Okay, now we're pretty organized. Alright, back into the breach. No such thing as too much storage. I love organized storage, too. The lack of organized storage can drive me crazy in certain games. Minecraft, it made me the most crazy, because Akamura would just throw whatever, wherever, and I went insane. I'm like, please stop. Let me handle... I'll make all the boxes and all the signs, just please follow that. Alright, now we are upstairs. Most of the doors are closed, so we only have one path forward. This is definitely some sort of command room. Lots of servers. This screen is probably... Or maybe this is engineering. There's just so much here. Wow, I guess we got everything else that we needed to get. Yeah, so that's the whole wreck now dealt with. Oh, there's a tiny box. Okay. Good. Yep, I think that's everything. There may have been one box I forgot to deconstruct, but that's fine. I'm actually unhappy that the stream is going to end in 8 minutes. Like, I want to keep playing this. And I know there's nothing stopping me, but, I mean, there's a reason I wanted to space it out into 3. So... okay. So, uranium... iridium... I'm gonna count the iridium rod as iridium. Aluminum... iron, then other, oh, and seeds. Okay. Alright, now before I just run back home, I want to kind of look around here. Also, since I'm running out of water again, I'm going to build a tier 2 crafting station here. So we need to look for some silicon. Hey look, silicon. And then let's drink some water. And then let's look for some ice. And hopefully we don't take a friggin' meteor in the head. Okay. Alright, we're basically organized here. Gonna catch up just in time. Hello, Panic, let us go. That's alright. Oh, fuck me. Don't palm strike the microphone. We are going to do more of this game tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Same start time. This time I'll have the volume balanced properly, so I'm not blowing out your ears in the first minute and a half. And remember, we have the VOD. You know, these streams aren't going anywhere. If the reception of this game is really good, then I'll keep playing it for streams. Like, I wasn't planning on making this a series. I just wanted to do 3 streams of it once I realized how fun it was, and the developer gave me the game. The planet is restocking. That's what we should call it from now on, Soul. But yeah, but I'm watching the view counts, and if people like this, you know, I'm definitely willing to keep this going. I'm having a ton of fun with it. So, oh god. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, like I said, before I just leave, we were, is that a box? No. We were able to climb on the ship, so I'm curious if there's a gold crate on here, because as we saw from the other one, like, this game wants you to explore it. So, I am not convinced that there is nothing here. So, let's explore the exterior of the ship. Okay. Nothing there. See, the control tower is a tease, too. I want to go up there, but it might just be a heap of nothing. Yeah, I think it's a heap of nothing. It doesn't seem like I can access it. Okay. It's a tease. There's a screen up there. Like, there's decorations in there. I want to go in there. There are jump boots, apparently, eventually, and even, like, a little jetpack, but I don't... What the fuck? What am I standing on right now? I guess I'm still climbing up the thing. Not entirely sure I'm supposed to be up this high. Yeah. No golden crates, but I do get to have some a decent overview of the land. Come on. No? Can I not get up on this one? That's okay. Alright, well, that was kind of a waste, but, you know, we got some intel. Oh, God. Now I have to somehow get off of this safely. Okay. I don't know quite know where the hitbox is. Alright. So since we only have a few minutes left, we should head back home and check out those new emails we got. And I can also check in on our progress. Like, it's weird to me that I got the achievement for getting clouds when I don't think we're 100% toward clouds yet, so maybe we just have enough clouds that it just gave me the achievement for some reason. I don't know. We'll bring our aluminum back, but I think everything else can stay here for now. Let's bring our seeds. Just until I kind of... Because, like, what I'm going to do is the start of the next one, the next stream, we can sort of reevaluate what we need to build and where, and then go from there. Because right now we do have 3 outposts, which all have different things in them. Really 4 outposts. And we sort of have to organize ourselves. So we know... So we can kind of consolidate all of our stuff. Clouds were at 350? Oh, I calculated it was like at 612. It's probably giving because creating first clouds. That could be too. Oh my god, it is so pretty. Yeah, we are definitely terraforming this planet. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, so we can reevaluate what we're doing. So we'll probably wind up starting to make grasses, or at least moss, in the next stream with how fast our terraforming score is going up. But, you know, I feel accomplished. We got a blue sky and some clouds in this one, and found another wreck that I've never seen before, and really starting to push our boundaries of where we are and what we've seen. Yeah, let me consolidate this a little bit. That's good having all this food remotely, because it's harder to get back to get some. Seeds. Empty. The mark box is empty. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. So food and fabric and seeds will remain here. And we'll come by and get it later when we... when we know exactly what we're building and where. Final Fantasy XIV After Party. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV after this, but I'm in super crazy spoiler town, so I can't stream it. I mean, I could, but then our usuals won't be there. Ledge can't be there, or I'm definitely not going to force Ledge to choose between spoilers and assisting me in the stream. And Soul can't see it, and Akamura can't hear it, so yeah, I'm not going to stream Final Fantasy. If I finish the MSQ, I guess I could stream Final Fantasy at that point, but I'm just doing tons of quests right now, so and I'm tired anyway, so I'm gonna throw on some music and just kind of chill out with Ruin and make wildly inappropriate comments to her, and go from there. See, this is what this needs. When you have a sandstorm like this, it should shut down your solar panels or force you to clean them or something. Again, right now, super early access. I'm not condemning the game in the slightest. I'm not being an asshole to the game. All I'm saying is it'll be cool if that feature is added. Because right now, once you put your power down, like, that's it. You're good. And the power is just generating forever. It'd be cool if it slows down, and that would also give you an excuse to make redundant power instead of just switching purely to solar once you have the option. So I'm excited to see where this game goes. Alright, let's check our emails. Message from Sentinel Corp. Identification unnamed. Corporation ownership unclaimed. Habitability level null. Itazol Prime is the sector, unknown history. Unnamed planet is located in the Izateal Prime sector, a pre-civilization sector, crossed mostly by trade ships to travel between big spaceports. The sector count 842 planets and 13,511 stars, is 7 parsecs wide. It has been identified as one of the possible candidates for future colonization. From Riley. Hello, I finally managed to locate the system they sent you in. I don't have much time, but I'll give you some advices. That's not English. The success rate of planet crafters is so low because it's nearly an impossible task. You should find space food in your pod and maybe in Shipwrecks. You'll be able to grow food by yourself when you meet the correct requirements, so try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration and improvements are essentials. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. I hope this message will reach you. Part of me thinks that they should have this message sooner because that would help the player. But then another part of me wonders if that's intentional, that by the time you even get the email, you probably already know what you're doing. I kind of like that second thing because it adds to the world building and the helplessness of the task, or the impossibility of the task they put on you. Like, I like that idea. I like the idea that you don't get the hint until after you already know it. Just because it's kind of a subtle fuck you, but in the context of the game, it makes sense. It's mean in the right way. It's good trolling. I managed to sneak more information. I read that you have more chance of success if you build your base in altitude. I'm not sure why for now. And if you manage to heat the planet enough, some caves should become accessible when the ice melts. And one last thing, you can... End of communication, message intercepted. Oh god, Riley, what happened to you? So the game needs a little bit of cleanup, because some of that is very terrible grammar for native English speakers. I don't know about the developer. I don't know where they're from, so it makes sense to me that, you know, they may not have the right grammar there. But anyway, so that's going to have to do it for today. As much as I really want to keep playing this, because I really want to keep playing this. I really want to keep playing this. Oh god, help me stop. I really want to keep playing this. We're going to do a stream of this again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. And at that point, we can reevaluate what we need to do, what we can do, what we should do, and make a plan from there. And as Ledge says in the chat, oh, we got the clouds. Okay. So now we're working on rain. Alright, so I miscalculated the cloud number. Alright, that's why that achievement popped. Awesome. Anyway, so if you are interested in seeing more of this game, please let me know. Please get the view counts, get the likes and all that. I'm watching the view counts, and I have a cutoff for whether I'm going to continue this as a series or not. And right now, this is above the cutoff. So I need to make sure people are watching this because I don't want to say waste my time, but I don't want to do a series that people aren't watching, which is why I dropped, for example, Fire Emblem House of King 3 House King whatever 3 houses, Fire Emblem 3 houses, because no one was watching that. So I mean, a very few passionate people were watching it, but not enough to justify it continuing. So please let me know if you like this video and this series and whether you want to watch me play more of it. And if you do, I will, I promise, but I need to see those view counts. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow for another stream of it. We'll probably keep working toward that rain and grow some oxygen and grow some food and maybe explore that ice cave if it's melted at that point. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye. 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 Where's the... There it is. Bye.